Welcome back everyone to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is turn 5 of our playthrough of GF9's Dune board game. We're trying the impossible here. We're trying to do all 8 factions. As you can see, I've got there's only spaces for 6 of them, so I've kind of spaced them out here just in some semblance of setting up the board. I know some people have printed up other boards for it, but I'm just trying to make do with the mod here. I'm going to move the turn marker to turn 5. I'm going to quickly pass through here and mention our podcast on Pontos Fathom Press. It's Dune month. We'll be reviewing the book. Check out Dune Revenant in the links, and let's get on to turn 5. Okay, so turn 5. We're going to start with, look at this massive pile of Tleilaxu tanks with the dead filling it up. So we're going to start out with a quick summary of turn 4. Turn 4, lots of carnage happened. Harkonnens came back, though, after a big defeat of the Imperial forces. The Spacing Guild is in command of 2 cities, and we've seen some change of fortune in the game. Hey guys, like and subscribe. Leave a comment below. I'm going to do a wrap-up of the game too, so we can have a discussion later about what do we think about the 8-player game. I'm also going to do some research on a 1-player solo rule. I know it's going to throw the whole game off. One thing I'm picking up from this simulation that I'll discuss in that wrap-up video is I'm definitely seeing that you can get the dynamic going with eight characters. It's a big task to run solo, but I think when we have 8 players managing their own teams and really fighting for their team and optimizing their play, I think it's going to be pretty good. So what do you guys think? Leave a comment and tell me if you've played an 8-player game, if you have some mods that you use or some special house rules. I'd really appreciate to hear them. Okay, so sequence of play. First, storm phase. Let's grab a storm card. See where we're going. Storm card, single sector. So we're going to move the storm 1 sector. No one is damaged here. So let's move into our spice blow phase. So we can pick a spice card. And we have the broken lands for 8 spice. So I'm going to move this back down to the spice blow turn. Broken lands for 8 spice. 5, 6, 7, 8. Broken lands are. You guys are yelling at me. You're saying it's right there. Don't you see the broken lands? The broken land is right here. Okay, broken land. We're going to put it here, I guess. Okay, broken lands for 8. Okay, so broken lands is where the spice blow is. The Nexus phase, no more allies. We're going to move into the Chom charity phase. If we're looking through, Bene Gesserit once again out of spice. They call Chom charity. They will get their 2 spice. And Fremen have the spice mine, so they get a spice here on their spice harvester. Okay, that's the only Chom charity. Everyone else seems pretty well equipped. So let's move on to the next phase. The next phase is the bidding phase. Once more, we will. I think we're going to need to incorporate the discard pile, because there's not enough cards here. So we'll keep this special storm on top. We will shuffle the rest of the card because that was placed there by the special Ixian power for this. So again, there's two mechanics here. One for the Ixian player. We're going to pick out the 8 cards for the players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 1 extra card for the Ixians. Put these back there, and then we will reveal the cards as the Ixian player would pick their card to put on top So I think that they will just go ahead and move one of the junk cards to the bottom just to ensure that they don't get it. Okay, so they'll move that to the bottom of this deck. And then we will move these cards. Again, the Atreides will get to see which cards. So they're going to look at this special weather control card. Let's just shuffle these, and we'll skew it so that the Atreides know where that one is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so again, let's just kind of fast track through this. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Spacing Guild cannot bid on one. The Fremen can. The Bene Gesserit cannot. The Harkonnens can get up to 8 cards, so they can bid. They already have 5, so they may go twice. The Atreides, the Emperor. The Emperor is low on bidding there, but so let's let's skew it this way. Let's say that the Fremen can go also. So let's just have everyone pitch in here to the Emperor's fund. 1, 2. So we'll move 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll have to do 2, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. They cannot go. They cannot go. So then the Emperor will get the last 2 cards, and we'll just say he pays 2 for those. Put this money into the spice bin. Okay, so everyone's got their bidding phase completed. Quick review of the Fremen cards. They've got a Spice Harvester. They can play right after the Spice Blow. So, but they just got this card, so they cannot play it this turn. Spacing Guild have a Junker and a Spice Blow also. The Harkonnens have got lots of projectile weapons, some poison, some shields. The Bene Gesserit, Truth Trance, Karama, the Emperor Fenring. Notice the Emperor has no leaders, so if they have no leaders, I believe that they get one restored. Okay, so let's check out Atreides cards. Weather control, play during the storm phase. So if we have one more phase, let's play that just in case. And let's see. Okay. So let's do some strategy here for the. They've got the Bashir with the Emperor. They've also got Chani with the Fremen. So I think what we're going to do here, yeah, I think we've got a Harkonnen strategy. Let's see. So so the Harkonnen, okay, so yeah, so now we have a revival phase. Again, the Harkonnen has the Tleilaxu Gola tank, so they are able to, they don't have any to revive. That's fine. The Harkonnens will go last. So let's see, the first player will be the Fremen to go for revival. So the Fremen, they will revive. I don't think they're going to revive any right now because they're quite low on. Oh no, they have some spice. They can they don't need to revive right now. I don't believe they need to revive it now, but I think that the Ixians can revive, but they go to the reserves. So I think they will revive their leader that was died. So Tessia Vernius can be revived for 5, and that gets paid to the Tleilaxu. Okay, and then next would be the Emperor can return the Bashar for 5 also. Goes to the Tleilaxu. And the Tleilaxu don't need to revive anyone. So who else is going to revive? The Atreides, they don't have enough to revive. They do get +1 in their combat, so we can land an Atreides somewhere because we have to. Yeah, so maybe what we will do, okay, so that's a good for revival phase. Let's move into the shipping and movement. Again, mentioning the Atreides, they can do shipping to the Spacing Guild. They can just revive, bring back 1, beam 1 into Arrakeen to fight. The next is the Tleilaxu. Have quite a few. 1, 2, 3. So they're going to move boldly into here. And into here. And if they win this at the end of the turn, they may win. Okay, so that we're going to cost them to the Spacing Guild. Again, the Spacing Guild will also position themselves with a beam down. They will have to pay theirs to here. So they will beam down to here and here. That is their beam down, their shipment. And then also there will be a okay, so that's that for the movement phase. The Harkonnen will just protect Kartag, and let's see what happens here with the battle phase. Okay, so let's move from that to battle phase. Now it looks like the Harkonnen will not be able to win in turn 5. So the Bene Gesserit prophecy will not come true. As you know, Bene Gesserit prophecy has Harkonnen winning in turn 5, and it's looking like they won't win, just from the way things are. So let's keep going and take a look. So we'll go into the battle phase now, and let's do Arrakeen between the Spacing Guild. The Spacing Guild and the Fremen. So Spacing Guild will set up, and Fremen will set up. Let's see, Spacing Guild has a trader card. Luckily Thufir is already gone. That was their trader card. And then they will use their weapons of shield and this, and they will play 2. Okay. And Arrakis will play Lady Jessica in 1. And they do not have a great play this one. Okay. So battle is resolved here. It's 5 versus 6, but they have a projectile, kills opponent leader. Lady Jessica is killed. Fremen are gone. They lose 2. So they move to the banks, and the Spacing Guild keeps their cards. The Treachery card is discarded for the Fremen. For the Atreides. The next battle here is the Tleilaxu versus the they cannot fight here. Okay, so that's fine. And then next is Tleilaxu versus the Mobile Stronghold. Okay, so Tleilaxu versus Ixians. They will go with chemistry. Okay, so they'll go with this. And how does this character work? So if they play this Zol character, how does he work? 10? He's 10. Your leader Zol's value in battle matches the value of opponent's leader for collecting spice versus death. Okay, so we're going to put in the Fenring and a Treachery card as well. Projectile. So they're going to do 4, and they're going to do just the 2. Okay, so 2 and 4 Hunter Seeker kills opponent's leader. Part of your battle plan. This counts as poison defense. Sorry, so obviously this is going to be 5 and 4 is 9. So they are gone. 4 of these guys are gone. So there's 1 remaining in Hibanya Siege. So these go into here. They collect spice for the win. This card is discarded. These go back here. This leader is dead. And then the last battle is the Fremen versus the Tleilaxu. Fremen versus Tleilaxu. Again, we can put this Tleilaxu in, Fremen in. Let's see our Treachery card. So we'll put in with the M here. Put in X again. We'll do 4. They'll do 4. And we will try to do Hunter Seeker and Chemistry. They will do the Jabba Cloak, and they don't have anything else. So 9 to 9 plus kill the opponent's leader, Othium, plus actually they play the Traitor card. So the Tleilaxu have a Gola of Othium, and it says reveal when battle plans are revealed. If your leader is used by the opponent, you immediately win this battle and lose nothing. Enemy leader is killed and you receive his fighting strength in spice. So we get 5 spice for the Tleilaxu. They lose 4. And that is the last of the battles. And now we move from the battle phase to spice harvest phase. The Spacing Guild can harvest the spice from the Red Chasm. And then we moving from spice harvest phase into the Mentat phase. 2x Siege, Arakeen. We've got people in 1, 2, 3 sieges. So it looks like in the Mentat pause phase that the Tleilaxu have won in the turn 5. So yep, so I have this. So that's it. The Tleilaxu in turn 5 have won the game. So this has been the experiment of wrapping up. It says Tleilaxu are the master council who controls the axolotl tanks used to regenerate lost individuals. They have a little quote here about the Tleilaxu. It says, at one time the Ixians were one of the wealthiest factions. However, they were almost destroyed by the fanatical Tleilaxu, who were convinced that the Ixians were making intelligent machines and violating the most important laws of the Imperium. Thou shalt not make a machine in the likeness of a human mind. The Tleilaxu also coveted the excellent manufacturing facilities on Ix and felt it was their destiny to use such facilities to a higher purpose. The Tleilaxu knew that they could not conquer Ix on their own, but other forces were at work, and an unexpected nexus was also to provide secret help from the House Carino. If the Tleilaxu would agree to use their knowledge of chemistry and genetics to create synthetic spice, perhaps imperial funding could be arranged for the project. When the Tleilaxu masters broached the topic of financing, the Emperor Elrude pondered the question and remembered his hatred of Earl Dominic Venerius of Ix and his anger at losing the tax revenue. The Emperor secretly joined a Tleilaxu invasion of Ix. And of course, the Emperor, slowly being poisoned by Fenring, took them to destroy the planet known as Dune. So there's a little reading from some Tleilaxu backstory. And yeah, so the win condition is met, and we have gotten to use our face dancer of Othium to infiltrate the Fremen in that last move, and Dune is falling to Tleilaxu forces, kind of like in Heretics of Dune. Okay, thanks everyone for joining the game. I'm going to do a wrap up of this session to talk about what I think about the 8-player game. I'm also going to look for a single-player rule out there, and look around for some next steps. Please take a look for Dune Revenant in the link below. Check out the link to Pontos Fathom Press and follow some of the podcasts of the Dune book. And we'll talk to you guys later. Check out the next video that's up in the corner. Also going to do, as I put the box away, do that storage solution. So thanks for watching. Hope this was fun. Leave a comment below, and talk to everyone soon. Take care. Bye-bye.